Hello, Professor Swarup Ganguly. Thank you for sparing time to talk to me and through me to the alumni across the globe on the occasion of the 20th anniversary of the founding of the IIT Bombay Alumni Association.
Thank you, Professor Contractor. It's a privilege to sit down with you and great pleasure to be able to reach out to our alumni in this fashion, for which I must thank our Alumni Association.
As far as postgraduate and graduate students are concerned, I think IIT does need to do some work on trying to attract the best quality of students. So what is the institute doing, and how can alumni participate in this?
The overall student strength of IIT Bombay, only about 40% today is undergraduate, about 30% is masters and 30% is PhD. Overall numbers have gone up in every category, but the percentages are very different from what some of us would be used to. And what that means is it's part of IIT's aspiration to become a world-class research university in the years to come. When I think of how alumni can help, I think of typically two verticals in most things. One is what you might call material support, and we tend to talk more about those. There's also, I might call, non-material engagement. I benefited from an alumni program called the Young Alumni Award, right, which helped with essentially a salary enhancement for young faculty. It helped me a lot. And what would be interesting, I hope, for us to consider to attract the best PhD students to IIT Bombay. We are all looking for more translation, our research to go out of our labs and make a difference. And what I would really appreciate is if our alumni who are leading professionals in industry and academia elsewhere, government everywhere, if they can help us in this engagement. That's not an ask for material support, it's an ask for engagement. Faculty award that the alumni have endowed here, something more broad-based, to make sure that that IIT Bombay looks like a very attractive place for people who are thinking of a PhD. Especially, the target for me would be our own masters and undergrad students who are doing very well, as well as undergrad and masters from India's top institutions, other IITs, ICERs, etc.
You know, the hostel and the cultural scene was such that, you know, we all knew each other, even if we were not in the same hostel. But things are quite different now. So how is it panning out?
So there's a diversity of activities, which means that those activities which seem to be really the core and all that there was to it, perhaps the hostel and the culture circuit and the sports circuit, there's other things. And our students are getting, so I would call them in social network language, perhaps, extracurricular social networks.
Mm-hmm.
It would be interesting to have more curricular social networks as well. It sounds a little boring, curricular social network. Here's what I have in mind. Besides the departments, which most of our alumni would be used to, and the activities that go around the departments, I would kind of like to draw attention here to the research centers that are coming up, which are very often interdisciplinary. So some of the latest ones that come to mind, we have C-Minds, which is machine intelligence and data science. There's one on digital health, upcoming ones on quantum technologies, on e-mobility. So it would be great to have alumni engagement in those things. And if I let my imagination run, then I'm thinking alumni coming in, not just themselves, though that is, of course, appreciated as mentors, but also coming in with their employers, coming into these centers, coming into the research park that we have on campus with their employers. Bring yourself, bring your employers, and let's talk. So that's the curricular social network I'm thinking of, more aligned with our core business.
So thank you, Professor Ganguly, for spending time with us.
Thank you, Professor Contractor. Honor and privilege.